Majority Leader Chuck Schumer confirmed that Senator Joe Manchin will vote yes on the vote to proceed on the Senate voting rights bill.
That Senator Manchin and I have come to an agreement. He came to my office, about 2 hours ago, and we worked it out. Senator Manchin has informed me that he will vote yes on the motion to proceed to debate the legislation.
And back with us is NBC News Capitol Hill correspondent Leanne Caldwell. So, Leanne, this is a busy day for you. What does it mean now that Manchin's going to vote yes? It looks like Democrats, if there aren't any other surprises, will get the 50-50 vote that they wanted.
Yeah, Jeff, a lot has changed since the last time we spoke in this show, just about 20 minutes ago, and that's how things happen up here on Capitol Hill a lot. There's a big breakthrough, and this is a big breakthrough, and this is something that Democrats are thrilled about, the fact that they will be united in their vote on this procedural motion just to open the debate on voting rights. That was something that was crucial not only for party unity, but also for party messaging as well. And so now they are able just to say that it was Republicans who blocked to open the debate on this legislation. But just after Senator Schumer broke the news, Senator Manchin put out his own statement, and I'll read a little bit of it to you, where he says that today he will vote yes to move to debate this updated voting legislation because he says that he got an agreement that his compromise measures will be one of the first things that would be considered. He goes on to talk about what his compromise bill does, says that it makes it easier to vote by expanding voter access through early voting and vote by mail. Additionally, this is the big compromise of what Joe Manchin has done in his legislation, because much of it is really the same, but it has modified the voter ID requirements to include alternate voter ID requirements, such as perhaps a utility bill instead of having to have that voter ID. And that is something that Democrats have gotten behind in saying that they are okay with. Now, his statement goes on to say that it's now up to Republicans, and it's unfortunate that his Republican colleagues refused to allow debate of this legislation, despite the reasonable changes made to focus the bill on the core issues facing our democracy. He goes on to say that he's going to continue to work with Republicans to try to reach an actual bipartisan agreement that does get some votes down the road in the future. But, Jeff, this issue is very, very partisan, and it's going to be very difficult for any Republicans to sign on to any legislation that Democrats support on this particular issue.
Yeah, and Leanne, I should explain my first question to you. I shorthanded something that I probably shouldn't have for people who don't follow this as closely as we do. When I said that Democrats wanted a 50-50 vote, what they really want is to be able to move forward on this vote on voting rights and ultimately be successful. But short of that, because of the filibuster and all of that, an even split and unity within the party is sort of the best that they can hope for, right?
Yeah, and that's right. And that's why the discussion of the filibuster, which I'm so glad you brought this up, comes up all the time with this issue of voting rights, because this vote today, it needs 60 votes just to open the debate, to get onto the legislation. And because they're not going to get the 10 Republicans, that essentially means that the Republicans are filibustering this legislation. That is why so many Democrats want to reduce that threshold to open debate on any legislation from 60 to 50. And that's why we're probably going to see a lot of pressure from progressives and some aspects of the Democratic Party to convince Democrats to get rid of the filibuster or at least reform it. But again, Senator Joe Manchin and a handful of others have said that's something that they are not supportive of at this moment, Jeff.